Episode 25, and it's called The Chosen. We say the Jews are the chosen people of God, and they are. I come from a Dutch family, of course, being from Holland. My father was an ordained minister in the National Church of the Netherlands, which happens to be a Dutch Reformed church, which is one of the older religions, like the Lutherans in Germany and the Anglicans in England and all the other old. He was in the Dutch Reformed Church. And during the war, they have been hiding Jews in their home, because he fully understood that the Jews are the chosen people of God. Maybe some of you still remember the name of Corrie ten Boom. I've known her as Aunt Corrie. She was a good friend who came to my parents after the war several times. So my mother said, now you children, you behave because Aunt Corrie is coming today. So I was born in 44. My brother was born in 42. Our sister was born in 1940. So my parents had 3 very young children during the Second World War. But they took the risk for their own lives and the lives of these very young children to hide Jews, because he fully understood that the Jews are the chosen people of God, whom he himself created and made everlasting covenants with, and through whom we got the Bible, and through whom Jesus was born to bless the world. I wonder how many Christians today would be willing to risk their lives to save an Israeli. They did it because they understood what a special people, God's people, the Jews are. Now, why were they chosen? Because they were big people, a powerful big people, big in numbers. Listen to Deuteronomy 7, verse 7 and 8. The Lord did not set his affection on you and choose you because you were more numerous than other peoples, for you were the fewest of all peoples. But it was because the Lord loved you and kept the oath he swore to your forefathers. He created Israel. He loves Israel as a father loves his son. He made everlasting covenants with Israel. He married Israel. That's another picture in the Bible, that he married her. And again, he took his vows there for good days or bad days, in richness or poorness, in health or sickness, until death do us part. So he chose them because he loved them. Can you explain love? I can't. I can tell you why I love my wife, because she's the most beautiful woman in the world, because she's a terrific cook, because she keeps the house very clean, because she raised the children when father was not that much at home. She raised the children in an incredible way, and so forth. So I can give you all kind of qualifications of my wife, but does that explain why I love my wife? No. It just happened one day. I saw her come. We were still in high school together, and I looked at her, and I have not looked to any other woman since then. Something just happened, and it's called love. Where does it come from? I think it's coming from God, because God is love. And so he loves because he loves. He chooses because he chooses. Old theologians of all ages gone by said God took reasons from within himself to love. Are they better than other people? No, they're not. They're as much sinners as we all are. They come from Adam, like all of us. Sin is in their blood and in our blood. They're not in that sense a holy people that they're better than other people. The word holy means that you are separated from the rest. The Lord created them, educated them, and separated them from the other nations to be an instrument in his hand, to bless the world, to give them the word, to bring the Savior of the world, Jesus, through them into the world. So to be holy means to be set apart, to be used by God. In the same sense, the church, the Christians, we are a chosen people. Are we better than other people? No, we're not. God has chosen us from a lot of other people to be his people from the Gentile world, to be an instrument in his hands, to bless the others. So chosen means set apart for a purpose. And that's what he did with Israel. Not because they were more numerous than other people. If he wanted to have a mighty people in numbers, he should have chosen the Chinese. The 1.3 billion Chinese. Then he would have a powerful people in numbers. But he did not. No, just this nation. He created them. He loves them, he reveals himself, and he uses them as an instrument to bless the world. As he uses us as an instrument to bless the world. That's why he has chosen you. Not because you're better, but he has something for you to do. You should radiate your love, his love through you. Jesus' love for you, through you, to other people. To be a light in the darkness. To be a salt that will prevent decay to happen. And that's what Israel is all about. To be an instrument, a vehicle of God, to bless the whole world. And now they're coming home, back to the promised land. So again, he's going to use them and bless them when the King of Kings comes to rule the nations of the world, to serve the nations of the world, and to lead them together with their Messiah, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who happens to be a Jew, to bring the blessing of God all over the world, to all the nations, and ultimately the renewal of all things will take place.